The Talmud in Tractate Yuma relates a fascinating event which occurred at the destruction of the temple and when the Romans were pillaging, systematically removing objects from the Holy Temple. Something unusual occurred, which I'll share with you soon. But first of all, let us thank God for the great miracles, but at the same time, implore Him, Rebbeinu Shalom, you promised this day to be a Yom Tov. You said that Tisha B'Av will be a Yom Tov. After 2,000 years, it's time for it to actually be the Yom Tov that you promised, and for all the hostages to return. And all of us who are hostages in this exile should all return home. Not just bring them home, but we should all return home to Yerushalayim in the Beis Hamikdash. And may this happen right now. So Mizmor l'Soider Adonai kol ha'otiv d'Sadonai b'simcha b'oy lefanav v'lano. Look at the new elim hu asana v'lo nachtam v'tzamarisa b'yoshav b'seder chatzrois b'sila. Hoydo lebachu shmoi kitoi v'adonai le'olam chasdo v'yadoi v'dor emunasoi. Certainly a day to give tzedakah more than usually. Tzion b'mishpat tipada v'shover b'tzedakah. Zion will be redeemed with justice, with Torah, and with charity. So here is the story. The Talmud says the following. We know in the Beis Hamikdash, in the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the Holies of Holies, was the Aron Kodesh, the Holy Ark. On top of the Holy Ark were the Keruvim, the cherubs. Those cherubs, we are told, has a face of a male child and of a female child, which represents God and us. God the male, we the female. And the Torah says, the Gemara says, Amarav Katida, when the Jewish people would ascend during the holidays, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, to Yerushalayim, then the Kohanim would roll up a little bit the curtains for us to be able to see what's happening inside the Holies of Holies. And what did they see? Says the Gemara, they saw how the Keruvim, the cherubs, were facing each other. And they were actually clinging to another, to embracing each other. And they explained, they said, look at the tremendous, powerful love that God has for the Jewish people, which was symbolized by the cherubim. Now, says the Gemara further, Amar Lakish, when the Romans came into the Holy of Holies, as they were destroying the temple, and systematically they were removing items from there. So they saw the Keruvim, the cherubs, embracing each other. So they pulled this out into the public. They took it into the marketplace. And they were mocking the Jewish people and said, look at these Jewish people, that their blessing is a blessing and their curse is a curse because they're so holy, they're so close to God. And look with what images they are busy in their holiest of places. Mocking the Jewish people. So what did they do? They destroyed it. But here's the question. Sages tell us that really this image of them facing each other, embracing each other, depended on our behavior. When the Jewish people were at their best behavior, in our relationship with God, doing what we're supposed to do, following Judaism properly, then indeed the Keruvim were facing each other, were embracing each other, because that was the moment we were close with God. That was the moment we embraced God's commandments, we embraced God, we expressed our love to Him by doing what we're supposed to. But unfortunately, at times when we were not at our best behavior, to say the least, not only did they not embrace, but they were giving back to each other. They were not facing each other. So how come, asked the Rabbi Migash, one of the great commentators, and asked the question, at the moment of the destruction of the temple was certainly not the moment of great loving relationship with God. God is angry with us. He's destroying the temple. He's sending us in exile. So how come at that moment you see that image? How come I see at that moment that actually the Keruvim are embracing? But the answer is as follows. There's an interesting halacha. When a husband is going away for a business trip or for whatever for a little while, is halachically obligated to be with his wife the night before. Says Hashem, I'm going for a trip. I'm not leaving you. I'm just going away for a little moment. And I am embracing you. So that even when I am away, that embrace should be with you. To realize I am constantly with you. So Eibishter, I know, we all know, we feel it, we see the miracles. You are with us. So do the full thing already. Bring us back to the Holy Temple with Mashiach now.